Hey everyone, so I guess welcome back. Um this video is very hard for me to do because I honestly don't care about feeling embarrassed because I know someone can relate to me on different levels and different situations. But if you read the title, you've read it correctly. It is I am officially done dating for 2016. Um, I told myself, like, if me and my ex-boyfriend didn't work out, then it is time for me to take a break. And none of my friends can even believe that I'm taking this break because I have been a serial dater, and sometimes it's been my fault, sometimes it's been the guy's fault, but I've just always just been a serial dater. That's just what it is. It's been like that for a few years now, and I don't know why. I don't know where I get it from. So I promised myself that I am taking a break. I've written down pretty much all of my goals, and I need to scratch one of them off and to put this one on every single one of my goal papers because I wanted to do something just different this year, something that I haven't done before, and really writing down my goals and crossing off the things that I'm doing and things that I can work on better. It's just, y'all, I what can I say? I'm trying not to even cry. Um y'all remember my breakup story. My breakup story happened exactly pretty much the same way as it did on Friday. I don't know what's wrong with this dude. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But if you watch my breakup story, then when I say to the T, pretty much everything has happened the same way. And it hurts. What hurts the most is that you know you're not with somebody because of their money. You know you're not with someone because of like material things or things that they're giving you. You're genuinely with someone because you want to be with someone because maybe you see potential in them, whatever the case may be. That for me is what hurts the most because he can never say that, oh, I was with him because he was giving me stacks of money. There was no way. I've been with men that gave me stacks of money and I didn't want to be with them. And it's just like, why would you do that? Like, I don't understand. It was a non-violent situation, which I'm very proud of because I felt my heart beating out my chest because the same situation happened again, and it was like, okay, like you could have just slapped me in the face. Like I would have never ever thought, especially after all the communication and after all of asking specific questions to someone, asking them, do they have any second thoughts about being with you, or telling them that we don't have to do this. We can just be cordial. If when I see you, we say hey. When you see me, I say hey, whatever the case may be. But to bring me there to that relationship and to just do that whole situation all over again, that's just it. I cried one good day. I gave myself one good day to just cry it out, let it all out. But after that, like I decided to just give up dating because it's just been such a roller coaster ride for me. Like I said, some situations have been great and some situations have not. I feel like the situation with him has just put just the icing on the cake onto why I want to take a year off and really, really just focus on myself, because sometimes I think I know what I want, and I have a general idea of what I do want in a partner, and I know how I want to be treated, and I know what I'm going to tolerate and what I'm not going to tolerate. So those things I do know. I'm not confused in that department at all. But I feel like I need to heal internally, and I have not given myself a chance to ever really truly heal. So if you find yourself always like constantly in a next relationship, in another relationship, in another relationship, and all of the things have been turning out to be the same, then that's when I think that you can realize, okay, maybe I should take just some time to myself so I can heal internally, because you know you're not out there I feel like when your heart is pure and you know you're not out there like bullshitting around, cheating, just being mean, being messy, that's not who I am. That's not what I was doing. That's so for me to be treated the way that I was treated, I just feel so, I don't want to say embarrassed. I want to say more or less just shocked. Like, y'all just don't understand. Like, I'm very surprised because I was so happy. Everything was so great. And then just like in 72-hour time span, everything just went just downhill. But I'm grateful that it happened in the amount of time that it happened, that I didn't spend all that time like I did the last time I was with him, trying to figure out what's wrong, this and that. Because I let everything on the table know when we decided to make it work that if I feel like I'm being treated incorrectly in any kind of way or disrespected in any kind of way, I'm willing to let this relationship go and we can just act like we never knew each other at all. And that's the route that I have to take because I don't get why he's constantly doing that. Um, yeah, so wow. I know it's crazy. My life has been crazy ever since I started YouTube and telling you guys all the different stories. I just really don't want to just get into like the whole thing from the beginning to the end. But like I said, if you watch my breakup story, it happened the same exact way except me fighting him because I felt in my heart that I was going to gouge his eyes out of his head, throw him over the balcony, key up his car. I was really going to do that. Then I was like, you know what? You're not even worth it. And that's when I knew. I was like, that's it. I can't like physically, mentally, emotionally give myself to someone because it's so hard to trust. And I feel like I really have to focus on loving myself, appreciating myself, and knowing my self-worth, knowing that I can grow from this situation and not continue to date the same kind of guys that I date, wasting time with men that I know that maybe I don't really see a future with, and giving guys who are potentials a chance, and maybe one day I'll be I guess like a real man who knows exactly what he wants and has no hesitation, and courts me the way that I really want to be courted. And I just feel like this video has no kind of like flow. It's just all over the place because I'm honestly speaking the truth and I just feel the tears in the back of my eyes and I feel like I'm going to burst out crying on camera, but I'm not going to cry today. I promise myself because I actually did my makeup today. I'm not going to cry today. But am I hurt? Yes, but I'm happy. Like I said, I'm happy that it ended the way. I'm happy that it ended quicker than it did before because the last time was such a long ass experience, and I thought I would never be with him again. But when someone like promises you and vows to you, and everybody be like, "Oh, give the person a second chance," and I try not to give people second chances because of stuff like this. And this will probably make me never want to give someone a second chance ever again because I don't want the same situation to happen over and over and over and over again. So, I vow to take a year off from dating. Hopefully, I can do it. I'm pretty sure I can because I'm pretty much gonna be staying like low key and traveling a lot as much as that I can, as much as I can, and just focusing on new goals, especially like building my channel. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing right. I don't know why I've been so unlucky in that department. And everything that I feel like I've learned, everything that I feel like I've done, I feel like I've learned on my own and done on my own. And some decisions I know hasn't been right, and some decisions I know in my heart that, oh God, um, somebody just texted me. Sorry. Um, like I was saying, some decisions I know have been right, and some decisions I know have been wrong. And but that's a part of growing up. You make mistakes, and nothing is going to be perfect, and nothing is sometimes not worth fighting for. But when you just feel like you just been slapped in the face, like again and again and again and again, it just really made me value myself even more, because no one deserves to be treated like they're nothing or they're worth nothing to you. And I don't want to be that like violent girl, like, fighting and cursing people out in public. That's not the type of woman that I am. That's not the type of woman that I want to be. And I'm just gonna just take this vow for myself, like to really honestly focus on different things besides like guys. And if the right guy does come along, like I'm definitely going to know, because if he can be patient with me and just be my friend, that's exactly what I need. I need someone that's going to be just my friend and not trying to sleep with me, and just not trying to take advantage of the situation. And you know um yeah. Like I said, this video is like totally no type of like direction, nothing like that, but I really wanted to just get this out, and then work on some other stuff that I've been working on. And I don't know what else to say, you guys, but I'm just really honestly not trying to cry on camera tonight. I just really don't feel like it. But I'm happy that it is over, it is done with, and I've washed my hands from the situation, and that I will never, ever, ever in my life ever deal with someone like that again. Someone who's just so heartless, so selfish. I'm not like that. I'm such a loving and caring and understanding person, and for someone to just be so nasty and rude to you and just act like you were never there for them at 4 a.m. when they needed gas to put in their car, and just just being kind and just anything, like I'm just like very shocked. But it is what it is, because I'm not gonna sit here and just bash men, because not all men are like that. Like I said, I've had great situations, and I'm just growing up. That's a part of growing up. Like I'm 27 years old. I'm not married. I don't have any kids, and I'm grateful I don't have any kids. Lord, I'm grateful I don't have any kids, because this situation would have been more terrible. But yeah, I don't know. Just let me know. This is Girl Talk, so I will be back with another video very, very soon. Probably tomorrow on something more fun, more interesting. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.